Right, so I think it's time we have a proper little chat about sweeteners. There's so much false information out there on this topic, from sweeteners can cause cancer, to sweeteners are actually worse for you than sugar, to sweeteners can destroy your stomach lining. Is any of this actually true though? Let's take a look at the science. So the main reason why most of us turn to sweeteners or think about incorporating sweeteners into our diet is because the negative health outcomes of sugar consumption is pretty much common knowledge now. Sugar is linked to obesity and being overweight, and therefore health conditions such as type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and even certain cancers. So a lot of us are trying to kick that sugar out of our diets. But are sweeteners really any better? The answer is, most of the time, yes, they can be hugely beneficial to our health, but only if used correctly. So, sweeteners contain no or very low amounts of calories in comparison to sugar. They provide a sweet taste, but unlike sugar, they don't spike your blood sugar levels. Hence, they're a really good alternative for people suffering from diabetes and are trying to reduce their sugar intake, but also have a sweet tooth. Sweeteners can also help people maintain a healthy weight by reducing their calorie intake. It's also been proven that consuming sweeteners can help reduce levels of tooth decay. So the EFSA, the European Food Safety Authority, has approved health claims that sweeteners like xylitol and sorbitol are linked to reduced levels of tooth decay and improved blood sugar control. Yes, that all sounds hunky-dory, but can it cause cancer? I hear you scream. The evidence says no. Both Cancer Research UK and the US National Cancer Institute have said no. Sweeteners do not cause cancer. Cancer Research UK states, let me just get this out. Cancer Research UK states, and I'm going to read this out. Large studies looking at people have now provided strong evidence that artificial sweeteners are safe for humans. All sweeteners in the EU undergo rigorous safety assessment by the European Food Safety Authority before they can be used in food and drink. So it all sounds too good to be true. Any negatives at all, I hear you say? Yes. So with some sweeteners, when they're eaten in large doses, they can cause some gut discomfort, some stomach discomfort, but that's only if they're eaten in large doses. So, like with any new food that you're introducing into your diet, take it slowly. Start by having a little bit, and if you're developing any unwanted symptoms, obviously stop taking the sweetener and seek some further advice from a health professional. But if everything's going fine, you can slowly increase your intake of whatever it is. So to summarise, there's actually very little to worry about when it comes to sweeteners. They've all been approved by the relevant health authorities in the UK, and they're actually found in thousands of products, from drinks, desserts, to toothpaste and chewing gum. And sweeteners can be extremely beneficial to health, especially those struggling with controlling their blood sugar levels and those struggling with controlling their weight. So please definitely don't overlook sweeteners. There's a wide range of sweeteners on the market. They range from naturally occurring sweeteners to artificially synthesized sweeteners. All of these individual sweeteners have different benefits and drawbacks, and the upcoming video series is going to look at all of these sweeteners individually and what I personally think is the best one out of them. So keep tuned for those individual videos, and if you've got any particular sweetener that you're intrigued about, just leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to include it in my video series. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe to Honest Health if you feel like you've learned anything from this video. But apart from that, I'll see you in the next video, and bye!